Here, the video of Robert Brooks being beaten and killed at Marcy Correctional Facility back in December. This has triggered calls for prison reform, as we know, but also inspired other families to come forward with their own stories. But not all have been caught on camera. That's the case of Ameek Nixson, the man from Albany killed while in custody at Fishkill Correctional Facility in October of last year. We continue our coverage tonight with a conversation with his family, whose fight for justice is now taking a major step forward.
And when I went to that funeral home and I seen how my son's neck was, I knew something happened to him.
Ameek Nixson of Albany was serving a 5-year sentence at Fishkill Correctional Facility for a drug conviction. But in October of 2024, his sentence ended in tragedy.
What we've heard from people who were there is that shortly before he died, he was brutally beaten by COs. He also was involved in another fight with another incarcerated person. So the family wants to understand what happened.
The autopsy the family received ruled Nixon's death as a homicide by others without much more explanation. They've fought for answers ever since, sending letters, FOIL requests, and eventually a lawsuit.
I had my cousin with me turning over rocks. Yeah. We went to docks and everything, and they wouldn't give us no information.
Now a new court ruling will allow the family to access all of the Orange County medical examiner's records involved, which the family will then take to independently review the circumstances, hoping to find out more about what happened and who those others are.
They can help determine the cause of death. They can help determine the time of death, which is very important. When you're trying to figure out who caused the death, different people were with the decedent at different points in time.
The family wants Ameek's story to help trigger more transparency within the State Department of Corrections, but also send a message to Albany's youth and its officials about outcomes like this.
What do you think could have helped Ameek not go down that path?
Not hanging around the wrong people. Everybody's not your friend. And some older guys was helping them do things that he felt like because I was working, he thought he was helping me, but he's not. Some of these kids, when they took summer jobs away.
Opportunities.
Opportunities should be there for them. They don't have it.
Nixon's cousin Tyrone Murphy is formerly incarcerated himself.
How did you get back on your feet?
Through family and support, and through the realization of serving so much time that I wasn't only hurting myself, I realized I was hurting my family at large. And so I said I would no longer be selfish, meaning I would no longer allow myself to be a slave of the state any longer.
Ameek wasn't given that opportunity. They now hope what happened to him is the ultimate deterrent from the path that ended in a tragic outcome.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
To show kids that you don't want to be there.
Right. It's not a place to be.
It's not a place to be. No. Because anything can happen.
State police closed their investigation without charges earlier this year, and docs originally didn't include any account of Nixon's reported beatings by corrections officers in their description of his death. They said they don't comment on pending litigation. The family says they'll decide their next steps once their independent results come back.